I'm going to show you how to put together a self-watering planter using materials that's readily available at home to help you get going growing your own food. It's really not difficult at all. All you'll need is a 2-liter cold drink or water bottle that you're going to cut up with the bottom part like this, and then the top part that's going to fit into the bottom. Where the lid goes, you're just going to poke a hole and pull a piece of fabric through as you see I've done here. Quite easy. You can just get a knife or a scissor, poke a hole, pull the fabric through. You're going to need some seeds for planting and a seedling for what we're going to be doing today. And you also need some good compost or potting soil to use in your planters. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is take your compost. I'm just using another top of a bottle as a scoop, and you're going to fill this portion up, which is the top portion of the bottle that's turned upside down. You're going to fill it up with potting soil. You need to keep this piece of fabric centered as much as possible. Okay, so it took me all of 2 minutes to fill these two up, and you'll see that the piece of fabric is buried just below the surface of the top of the compost. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to fill this bottom with water. Okay, once you fill the bottom part with water, you're going to take the top part where the fabric is sticking out at the bottom, and the fabric needs to rest in the water. I've also done the same thing already on this one over here. So what's going to happen now is that fabric acts as a wick, and it's going to wick the water up into the top portion on both of them. It's going to cover the top of one of the planters with seeds, and I want to make sure that all the seeds are touching the soil surface. I don't want any seeds to be on top of the other seeds. It needs to be touching the soil surface. This is going to grow us pea shoots or microgreens, which can be cut and used in salads, in sandwiches, and anything else where you use greens. And after about 2 weeks, it's going to grow and look like this. These I've already cut off some of the shoots at the top, as you can see, that we've harvested from already. It still grows, so we get a few cuts from this that we can add now to sandwiches or whatever. Okay, for the first time we're going to take some water and just pour it over the top of the seeds, just to make sure that they all get nice and evenly wet. I usually just take the bottom and throw it out, so whatever drips from the top is just going to fall back into the bottom. I don't want to overfill it because it's going to overflow at the bottom. And then in 2 weeks time, this is what it's going to look like. In summertime this takes 5 to 7 days. And you just want to make sure that all the seeds are touching the soil and that they're nice and moist until you see some signs of shooting. Okay, the next thing we're going to be planting is a spinach seedling. You saw it was in the bag earlier, so I've just taken it out of the bag, ready for planting into our planter. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to just make some space for the plant to fit in there. You may need to remove some soil if the root ball is too big, and then we just want to press it firmly in and just make sure that it's nicely well settled and pressed firmly in. And what's going to happen is, as within a few hours the water is going to start wicking up, and these plants won't ever need to be watered. All you're going to do is just start picking your leaves and enjoying it in your salads. So to pick it, you're just going to break off and enjoy. Okay, if you feel that you need a bit of extra help to get going, I have prepared these as a starter kit. I've got them in packs of three of these self-watering planters. I'm happy to send them to you for free. You just got to cover the shipping to wherever you are in South Africa. It's gonna come with 3 of these planters, the bottom and the top ready prepared, with the wicking material, some compost for all 3 of them, seeds for 1 of them, and 2 seedlings as well. And it's going to be easy for you to get going. It's going to take you 5 minutes to put together, and then you'll be able to easily get this experiment going for yourself and for your family. Enjoy. Okay, so there you have it. You have your microgreens seeds planted out, and you have your spinach. You can also put kale, lettuce, various kinds of greens that will just keep growing, that you're just going to cut and add to your salads as you go along. These can be placed on a kitchen windowsill, somewhere where it gets nice and sun, not too much sun, but a nice sunny spot, and you're just going to observe it. Within 2 weeks these will be ready to be cut. They will be about this tall, and these will just keep growing. So by ordering these kits from us, you will be participating in a project that we've started here at Nature's Wi-Fi. We're encouraging people to bring through their recycled bottles so that we can get it out of the waste dumps and the rubbish piles where there's no use for these plastic bottles, and we're putting them to use. We've also getting employment for those people in the area that don't have employment. They're helping us prepare these things as well, which at the same time teaches them how to grow their own food and how to use recyclable materials in a constructive and contributing manner. So yeah, please join into the project as well. Appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, then I'll appreciate if you can share the video, like and subscribe to our Facebook page, Instagram, and on YouTube as well. And just share it with others, and then you will find a lot of other interesting things that we're doing about recycling, survival skills, growing your own food. You'll find that all on our channel. Thank you so much.